We live. Burnem OG in the morning.
Burnem OG
102.5
FM.
Turn up. Turn up. Wake up. I tell you get money. I get up, get the money, baby.
Bring you the news you can use. Let you know what's going on in the community. Man, law, health, business, and hygiene. We're gonna show you who the hottest in the streets is. We'll bring you the greatest moments in hip-hop. Put you up on game. Then we gonna go to your favorite barbershop. Get all the gossip of the week and the No Offense interview show. Y'all stay tuned. We live.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Fans Only Friday.
It's going
We need them
down.
submissions. Yeah, send them submissions.
It's going down, man. You are tuned in. Burnem OG in the morning, uncut.
So yesterday was the premiere of the Gotti Show. How did it go?
Man, it was all right. You know, I dug it. Shout out to everybody that came out and showed love. You know, on the first show, shout out to Kalini. We had stars come out and show love. I appreciate everybody that showed love and everybody that was there in spirit. You know, but when I see it, man, I really see the potential, and it's go do something. I'm gonna keep y'all tuned in.
That's what's up, man.
What's up, man? You guys need to perform locally, hit up Gotti, man.
Yeah, come
man.
on now, we go work it out. You know what I'm saying?
That stage for the OG.
Yeah, it was all good. They came and they had their little bottles and did their thing, and you know, chopped up. People got together, and you know what I mean. That's how it always was anyway. Where people came and they saw each other. We had people who never met. We had people come and they ended up working together, and you know what I'm saying. So it's always a good thing when you
That's
come.
what's up. That's the purpose of doing these, is so that people can get together and do their networking, maybe do some collabos, and get to know who the people are in the
Right.
city that are actually doing something.
Right, be out
you know what I
here with
mean?
them. 102.5 FM is out here with the people. Remember that.
You know what I've been hearing a lot? Gotti did my first interview.
Gotta
A
do.
lot. I'm talking about people who up now. Now they up. Gotti did my first interview.
And see, that's where we at, and that's why I tell them to grow with us. Cause I'm like, we see you before you know, we damn near at the same place. You should be supporting here like we supporting y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Cause shit, we see y'all on the way up. The other people, they ain't gonna want you until you're on the charts. High on the charts. Maybe middle here, they'll grab you, but everybody else, you ain't gonna be on the Breakfast Club or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Until you number 1 or at least number 5. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere up in there. But we trying to get them on the way up, and I like being able to be like, just like Manny Rack. We had Cup J Bang, all them in here. We was they first, and you know what I mean?
J Bang, first song recorded in my studio, now they requesting his music. That feel good.
Right,
man. Shout out to J
And
Bang.
when they
you know
go
what I mean?
off to do something, we did. We like, I can remember. See, I knew. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want no credit. It just feel good knowing that, you know what I mean? It's what it came from to what it's gonna turn into and where it's gonna go from now. You know what I mean?
Right. I snapped on a lot of people that came on my show because I'm like, for the most part, a lot of
On the show?
people called me. No, not on it. But a lot of people called me, but there was a lot of people that I reached out to, and I saw that they really had something, and then they didn't do nothing.
Right.
And I'm like, that's why I got to charge y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why, for the simple fact, you may not do nothing, and you wasted both of our time.
You gonna waste my time and
That's
energy?
horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
When they waste time is money, fam. And if you giving up some time, you know what I mean? There's gotta be something given back to it.
Right,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
And if they spend some money, they gonna come.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But if
though.
they didn't, oh man, I just want you to perform. Yeah, I'll be there at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Sharp.
and then they don't show
Never
up.
show up.
Yeah, man, that's horrible. Morning, Mark. Morning.
Yeah.
Good,
that's,
y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. You ain't even got to do it like that, but that's why, understand why there has to be some type of monetary,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exchange.
saying, thing to it, because that way you may not waste my time then. You like, I paid for this, you go be there on time and all that. And if you don't, I'm just gonna be understood. Hey, don't nothing come back.
Right. You hold them accountable.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Real shit. Hell yeah, real shit.
And you know what? Make them pay in advance, not the day of.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be on the schedule for this day, you got to pay now.
I have to call my people out.
Yeah.
They love paying at the...
No, at the door, whatever.
Lord,
But see, that's the
Jesus.
thing. But see, that's the thing, though. You get them to pay at the door. If that's the mentality, then they won't even show up and they won't pay. But you booked them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you
They
be
got
like,
a
yo,
flyer and everything.
right, you know what? Dude, you should do deposits.
Hey, up here.
Be like, you know what? I want you to be on the actual event. I need a $50 deposit. Even though it's free, it's a $50 deposit.
Right.
You show up, I'll give you your 50 back.
Right. Hey, yeah. They'll come in. And they know coming in and then getting the 50 and leaving out.
Right.
It's a 2-drink minimum once you get in.
2 or 3 something minimum.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hey. Because like I say, man, y'all have to come prepared. There are people really out here, you know, setting the stage for y'all, giving y'all something to do and something to work with.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This right here is a major platform, and you want to get to that, and by any means, if you got to go through this source or whatever, if it was a chance that I could work with somebody who I wanted to work with or do something that I wanted to do, and somebody has set that up, it's for me to seek that out. It ain't for them to find me.
Right.
It's for me to find them. You know what I'm saying? And go there and say, hey, I want to be down, or I you know, or this, that, and get in that way. So when these people offer you these opportunities, when you get an opportunity for an FM station to play you, don't look at all the, and that's something that we said on the show last night, don't look at all the other stuff. Look at what you in it for. You did? Because you listening to, oh, man, I couldn't hear it over here. And come on, fam, you don't listen to no radio. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all of a sudden, everybody turning dials and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stop playing. Mm-hmm. You a liar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, concentrate on the fact that it's exposure. Mm-hmm. You don't know how many people listening.
Right.
I don't care if you watching on
and
Facebook
who listening.
right now.
Sometimes it's who and not even how many.
Right. I don't care if you look on Facebook and look at this video and see 3 people. That don't mean nothing.
Now it's 5.
You know what I'm saying? As far as as far as when it comes to when we on FM and all that and stuff.
Right.
Man, come on, man. It's numbers like I say.
This is an extension of multiple platforms.
Man.
You feel me?
When we hit the go button, we everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we radio you can watch now.
Just at your grandma's house.
What's going on?
Zaire, you all right, man? Call us if you need.
But see, that's all they care about is they want they people, you did, to turn on the radio and hear the song, right?
Yeah. I
get that, but that's all it is. And that's probably the only time it's gonna get played.
Right.
When we talking in terms of these other stations, you know what I'm saying? And any city. If you ain't messing with an independent, you know what I mean? They go play you on the little half-hour block. They got to play them 3 songs.
Yeah. Play a 30 song,
right? On the Saturday night when everybody, you know, probably in the street, doing other shit at the movies, at dinner, and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's when y'all don't even see that.
Yeah.
You need to find out the prime time hours in radio and stuff like that, and that's when you want to be played. I wouldn't care where it was. Like I say, if your 12-year-old son called me and said, or I was browsing through the internet and saw that he 12, he play music, he paying royalties, which would be crazy, but he paying royalties, and I'm sending him my music.
Yeah.
I don't care if he got 3 listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Every spin is worth something.
Everything
I submitted
is worth
music
something.
before I applied.
You know what I mean? I made sure you had my music before anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, y'all gotta get to it.
Let's get to some of that too, shit. Since we on it this Friday,
Right.
Yeah.
the way y'all send music, the way you present music, when you perform, how you do it, all that is fucking crap for the most part up here. Let me take this time out. Listen, YouTube, no. Off your phone, no. Can you about to perform at 10 o'clock, it's 9:58, can you email me the songs? No.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go to the bottom of the line. And see
For
what
a
happens
possibility, maybe.
and see what happens is let's if we go get funky, we go get all the way funky. These motherfucking promoters and these people take these rappers' money.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck what the DJ got to deal with over there. They don't give a fuck how these people send their music or present it. They do not give a fuck as long as they get the money. So I got to deal with all of this shit.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker could perform when I would have normally been like, I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. And I ain't getting no extra money. That's why they be like, dude, me, and people be having a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it be a lot of extra shit I had to go through for no extra money.
Gotti, you are not alone, fam. I'm in that category.
Straight up. Straight up.
They be like, dude's an asshole.
Right. That's That's they say.
I mean, after hearing the same thing so many times, what they expect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So many times, you shouldn't have to tell these people that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna break this shit down for you real
Right.
fast, real quick, okay? I was DJing an event, right? And the dude was gonna perform. And old boy brought me a flash drive. And that's how we want their music. If you're
Right.
gonna perform, bring it to me on a flash drive.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But little did I know that his flash drive had a virus. Okay?
You
I
should have put it. They need
I
flash drive condoms, y'all.
I plugged in his damn flash drive and crashed my whole shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay?
What's his art? What's his name? Keith?
Disgusting. Yeah, it was a
Keith, motherfucker.
Keith, bitch ass, say it again. This
And he had
motherfucker.
on them fucking green dookies.
Now you
shit.
Now you fucking with my partners.
So
Crashed the whole shit.
crashed my whole shit
Fuck.
and it would not come back on.
How far into the show were you?
So listen, man.
We got to get the little details. How far into the show was you?
We was like an hour in, fam. Okay? So I had to turn around, and because I'm Eleazar, I carry a backup laptop.
Oh, shit.
right.
So I grabbed the backup laptop and I pulled out. I plug it into that one. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Okay? So, listen. Like, no lie, fam. From that moment on, I was like, listen, if y'all don't email me the fucking show shit before the show, I'm not plugging in no more flash drive.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? Because in the middle of my shit, y'all shit fucked my shit up and y'all not paying for it.
Right.
So now, it took me damn near 6 hours to try to recover my shit off my laptop when I got home, right? Because of all the music and shit I had on my laptop. I had to try to recover all that without getting a virus.
I blame it on the promoters, man.
So,
And I had the protector. Now one time I was at Tattoo, and I put dude's shit in,
Yeah.
and it's saying virus detected, and the shit I got the malware or whatever
Yeah.
was knocking it out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I take it out. I'm like, dog, your shit got a
virus.
motherfucking
Yeah.
virus. It's sick. You know what I'm saying? He like, no, man, I put the motherfucker back in. I don't know why. Put the motherfucker back in, the shit pop up. I'm like, look at that. Hey, it's about 10 people standing around like, and he steady like, man, and they like, bro, yo, shit, look at the shit.
Yeah.
That shit not lying, bro. Didn't make that up. You know what I'm
this shit was
saying?
crazy, OG.
He get on
I had
Facebook, OG
virus
hating on me.
protection.
Right, now I'm a hater, yeah.
But listen, I had virus protection on, but when you DJ, you gotta turn that shit off, because if not, every time you load a song, it
Yeah.
has to stop.
Yep,
So
yep.
you gotta turn that shit off. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I went in and I turned off the virus protection, plug dude shit in, and what happened?
See.
Crashed my shit. Blue screen of death.
They don't understand, and they don't understand how ain't nobody gonna pay for your shit.
Right.
You are not gonna pay for my shit, so why would I risk my shit for your shit? You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers set a drink right where your shit at. Bro, the fuck is you thinking?
Yeah.
You got a $3 drink for to mess up a $1,000 laptop.
You know what I started doing too though? Because people weren't emailing me their shit the way they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I had a smaller little laptop that I would plug the aux cord into my mixer. And then I would plug this shit into there and just use it as an audio player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
But
yeah.
it was crazy because listen, man, this is what was really wild. You got to understand that these viruses come from all their crack programs that they use in their home studio.
Right.
Because they didn't buy the full version of fucking Pro Tools or Auto Tune.
Right.
They got the crack version.
Right.
Man,
The
I
crack
hate
version
when
got the fucking virus.
Right.
you know it's gonna be some bullshit when you hear that in the background. What's that drop you always hear when they done bought the when they don't even know the engineer? It'd be in the background like purchase your beats today.
Right. Purchase your
Oh,
program
man, that's the-
today.
Right.
That is the worst shit to hear when people is performing. Purchase your
Flash
beats
up.
today.
Right.
Especially when they keep dropping, they up there turned up. You think it's part of the
Dog,
song.
hey, look. That's when you be done with their ass. Soon as you hear purchase, oh man, I was taking you serious for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Till I heard that shit.
Not even released.
You know.
Just downloaded it to listen to it.
Right. You ain't even you probably I ain't even gonna say it, but look, y'all need to present your music. A lot of times, I always tell people this: if you listen and you ain't heard your song, you did not send it right, probably. You know what I mean? There's a way to send music, and like we were saying, there's a way to present your music when you perform, and I don't want it 2 minutes before you go on.
Right.
I don't. You know what else I hate? When the host, have you ever had the host introduce a motherfucker before they even told you who was going on or whatever? And I'm standing there like,
get their music together.
right,
Like,
now it look like you ain't on your shit. Like, they just, and now bring call to the stage, Billboard, but they ain't told me nothing.
and you on stage like
before
talk for like 40 seconds,
Right,
bro.
yeah. Right, yeah, like what the
Got a
fuck is
handful of them like Lucky Charms. Like, which one is yours?
You be looking at, hey, you be staring daggers through the house like you mother.
Right, and then what's crazy is motherfucker got 15 folders and do show somewhere in there. It's not
Right.
even,
Scroll down.
no. Yeah.
Scroll down.
Hey, no,
Right.
it's
Open
not-
that one.
Nope, it's not in that folder.
Right. Now, go back out. Go in that one.
Yeah.
Like,
I had
I
somebody
always
do
look
that.
at them like,
Yeah.
I had somebody
Motherfucker.
do that. I had all the music already ready. You know what I mean? Last minute they want to perform another song. Me being a gentleman, I guess. You know what I mean? I should have been an asshole. Was like, all right, go ahead, get a DJ to flash drive. You do the other shit. Of course, it's 1,000 fucking folders. He's like, okay, go in that folder. All right, look, go down, go back up. Nope, that ain't it. Go back in the other folder. I said, no, this too much.
Yeah,
It got to the point where he unplugged to put something in for the flash drive, and there was no music while she looking like, what the fuck in your brain thought this shit was all right?
right.
The other one got it, and I know you've had to deal with this. All right, DJ, bring that shit back and start it again. Do this, do that. Like, yo, hold on, fam.
Right.
Wait, I'm playing your show shit. I am not your personal DJ.
Right.
I do not know the breaks in your shit.
Right.
When did y'all become Run DMC?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like to be cussed at neither. I don't like to hear, man, cut that shit off, or something like that. Turn my motherfucking mic up. What the fuck you think you talking to? I could be your uncle, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you think you talking to? Hey, simple. Hey man, turn it up a little bit. It's just fine. You ain't gotta cuss. You ain't at rap fest, motherfucker. I don't know where you think you at, but you know you done watch too many videos or something, motherfucker. I always look at them and take my time too, like.
Yeah, but they,
Let them see me and shit. Like,
After you
I
turn
don't
it up.
even want to do it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I might not. You never know. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's a lot dealing with y'all, man. It is a lot. Y'all should, show the DJ some love. But like we say, these goddamn promoters and them, man, just stop. Hey, make them say, if they gonna give you the money they want to get on, just give them a couple rules. Hey, man, this is how you sing your music. It's as simple as that. Simple as that.
But it's simple and people still ain't doing it right.
No, they ain't.
It don't even be titled. You know what I mean? Track 4. Like, ooh, yeah. I don't know what song that was, who was by, but track 4 go crazy.
Or they're gonna perform 4 songs, but they're giving you the order they're supposed to be in.
Right.
And none of this shit's labeled.
And then they
Like,
get
hey,
mad
can
at you because
play
you
that?
play the wrong song.
Right. Hey, did you play that in the headphones first?
Right. Or they'll tell me, play this one. I done had this happen. They play this one and then play this one. Now I play it in that order, and they'll be like, not will they only be like, that ain't the one. They'll be like, no, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let's get on it. And I'm like, motherfucker, you told me to turn this one. Or the ones that got 3 songs.
Yeah.
They have 3 songs. I say, which one you want me to play first? They be like, this one, and then play this one, and then play this one. And I'm like, motherfucker, I pretty much know what the third one is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? After you pointed out the first 2, it's only 3 songs, but you know.
The first one.
Right. Then play that one next. That one last, bro. Like,
I know the words got to be like, I got track number 1 on the flash drive, track number 2 on SoundCloud, and track number 3.
Oh yeah, it's always one of them. I always get asked, you got SoundCloud, either SoundCloud or YouTube. You got SoundCloud, I already be doing this.
I tell people I ain't got internet. I can't do it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta hit them with that.
We got to get
shit.
you a shirt like that, OG. A picture of you just looking up like. Look it up at yourself.
For real.
Can you do it from my phone? I don't have an aux cord.
Right. The phone. They want to do
You
it
ain't
off
got the iPhone adapter, bro.
That's
Don't
right.
you a DJ? Look at that.
Yeah, they do hit you with that shit like it's your problem and shit. Like, bro, that shit not my problem. I got my music. You need to have your shit. You know what I'm saying? Why you making me responsible for your shit?
Yeah, all day long, man.
Man,
Wow.
you could have easily put your shit on the flash drive or emailed it to me and had it done. But nah, you chose to show up like you some kind of star, even though you don't know the stars don't do that. Right. They got people take care of that shit for them.
They got one dude that come in that's their IT dude, and that's the dude that's doing the sound check for them. All that shit. Yep. Ain't even the artist don't even gotta come and touch the mic.
Right.
That dude's gonna do the sound check. He gonna go through and make sure volumes and shit are right.
3 times. Wait, when the Gorilla Zoe, his manager did his music.
Yep.
Lil White, his guy did his music. He plugged in the phone, but that's how they did it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have to do it. They taking care of their shit. They ain't showing up telling me, dog, you got YouTube? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got their shit together. You need to have your shit together. You got your guy with you, want to get in free everywhere? Give him a job. Your job is to have my shit together.
Right.
Straight up.
Make the show disc.
Yeah, straight up.
Show track.
And give him a job.
We got a few submissions for music, man. Y'all keep sending that music. Now, your best way to get ahead is to have a music video with clean vocals on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Send us the clean version, send us the dirty version, send us EBK. When we see everything, EPK, you know what I mean? Electronic press kit. So you send us everything, we know you got it together, you finna go right to the top of the line with us checking the music and looking through it and getting right back to you. You know what I mean? Right. So come correctly, and it's open doors. And this door is a gateway to some more doors. And we on like 20 different platforms just doing different numbers. You know what I mean? So hit us up. You want your stuff played in the club. I don't know a DJ in the city that play more local music or more new music that you ain't even up on yet. Then OG got it. You know what I mean? So it's right in front of your face. The ball ain't gonna smack you. You gotta walk up to it. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, we right the... Take all this shit over again. We right here. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, man. Right here, 102.5, like I say. El done set the stage. He done got the right peoples in here. You dig? And we trying to run away with it. Now, I guess we go get some news Let me see what's happening in the news. Ever since Trump left, shit go be boring.
Well, I'm looking at this.
Right, shit go be boring. We got that old man.
Day one in
At
office.
least Trump was a hype ass old man. Like I say, his Twitter fingers was something else, wasn't they?
Yeah,
He get
Biden
on
did
Twitter.
this quietly.
Hey, he get on Twitter and get the old buildings ran in. What? Next thing you know, all motherfuckers coming out everywhere.
I bet
Trump
he with
said-
his guy shot, hit him with the emoji. Watch him go crazy.
Yeah, Biden signed 17 executive orders and other directives in the detail first day. One of them is rejoining the Paris climate change. One of them is the 100-day mask mandatory federal. And another one is extending evictions. You still can't get evicted now. That was expiring this month. So, yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, man.
Wait, you said what? You said what?
So the
Explain.
evictions was supposed to expire this month. You couldn't evict nobody until January certain date coming up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's been extended
Oh,
federally.
okay. Really?
Yeah.
How long?
I got to get into all the details right here. I was more reading about like
Damn, what
overall
about
what
the
he
people that
did.
already got kicked out?
Man,
Because there's a bunch I know some people who done get kicked out. Like, they already
it's
homeless.
crazy because like, man, I know when you go down to the courthouse now, they push it back, push it back, push it back. And now with the evictions, the first thing they make you do, your first court date is going to be a mediation. They going to tell you as soon as they call your name in the judge, and be like, you two need to go in a room over there, meet with somebody, and try to work it out at least. If y'all can't work it out, we're going to set another court date. So it's a process.
Oh, man, that's
It's a
crazy.
process.
But yeah, it's people, like I say, it's people already done been thrown out when they ended it the first time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was landlords that was waiting on the porch, you know what I'm saying? Like, ding, soon as it went on, they was like, get your ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Did it lift though? Did the actual the
Eviction?
eviction ban lift and then they
No, but you know, it's slumlords that will put paperwork on your door and all stuff like that. Like, I gotta,
Yeah, it
they'll
ended.
trick your ass. You ain't got no
they had
lawyer.
a deadline, and it came.
Okay.
And but when did it get reinstated, Burnem?
It's not supposed to be reinstated yet.
Oh, see?
It's
not-
January
It's not.
20 something was supposed to expire.
Okay.
Okay.
You know
And
what I
they
mean?
trying to get it
No,
reinstated?
executive order.
It's
Ain't trying
reinstated.
nothing. No, you can't. It was supposed to expire and they make another decision.
Okay.
Whether they was going to evict people or not.
Okay.
Because it's been like, I think since September.
Okay.
And it's the second time it got extended.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying. But
right.
was there a lapse where the landlords could evict people?
Not that I know of, but what I do know is it's a lot of landlords who do this shit.
Then
You know what I
maybe
mean?
they got
and
they
they trick the
people I know got evicted illegally then.
motherfuckers won't even make it to the court.
Yeah, good
They'll
question.
get their shit.
Yeah.
Bro, with mine, when you helped me move.
Yeah.
Now, I got 2 evictions in 1 week. One of them, my name was spelled correctly and I was notified correctly. You know what I mean? I beat that eviction. The other one, my name was spelled incorrectly and it said like at all, including people that don't exist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Never notified about that. I beat one eviction within 7 days. My place was boarded up and the locks was changed. And that's when I had to move. I had to get into my own place and move.
So look, but with the COVID shit, was that during COVID?
That was before we.
But listen, what they? So I'm trying to understand. They can they evict people now?
They could put you in for evictions, but I haven't heard nobody getting evicted. Maybe some of our viewers know.
But they
there
can't.
wasn't. I mean, you
They
know, it's
can't.
loopholes and everything.
Can you be evicted right now
There's
legally?
loopholes and everything. They say no,
No.
but like you said, it's
Right
people
now,
that
at
have.
this moment, you cannot be evicted. Period.
Then I know people that got evicted illegally.
Yeah.
Flat out,
Since
straight
September.
up.
It's been
Oh,
paperwork
y'all
signed.
they got evicted illegally. So that
That's
was.
what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. So when did it start?
September last year.
And it's still in effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to
they got
expire
evicted.
next
Really?
week. It was supposed to
Yeah.
expire
Okay,
next
okay.
week.
That's why I was asking where that window, if there was a lapse, because I know.
Wait a
that
minute.
they had-
We got Mark say he signed an executive order yesterday. It's extended now.
Yeah, that's what we
John,
said.
you said no.
No, we
what?
didn't. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's extended or it doesn't end January 20 something.
No, I said he extended it. He signed an executive order.
Yeah.
So it's extended past January.
Yeah.
Extending no evictions.
Yeah.
You still can't be evicted.
Okay.
It was supposed to open back up January 20 something, where you could be evicted again.
See, Don is saying what I'm. Because listen, I know people that got evicted. How did they let them evict these people?
They
People
Then?
forgot to take
It's
notes
illegal.
when they tried to teach them. So, Dawn, what you know that we don't know? If you know about something, I mean, maybe we could put some resources together.
Yeah, put it out
'Cause
there,
it sound
Don. Give us the game.
It's a lot of slumlords
Call
out
in.
here, baby.
Call in and tell us. You might get tired of typing. You
Yes,
might be
they
too much
did.
to type sometimes.
Oh, yes, they did extend it.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what she's saying. Yes, they did extend it.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
She was
Okay.
saying we should take notes about the DJ and shit.
Oh, okay.
What I want to know is, okay, because I know that the COVID thing, when was it? I want to say April and May, they had said that they could not evict anybody because we were going through a thing here with the building where they had sent out a form where we could not get evicted, and we were paying the lease anyway, right?
Right.
But
Because, yes, pay your rent anyway.
yeah. But the thing is that they couldn't evict you if you did not pay it. You follow me? So let's say you went 4 or 5 months without paying it. They still could not evict you because we're in a pandemic.
Is that Don?
No, this is on North Shore.
That's Mark.
Mark, call in, yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, how y'all, man? Yeah, hey,
Mark,
I
what
just
it
wanted to
do?
say good morning,
Good
fellas.
morning,
They
my
came to visit.
brother.
All right. how
Man,
you
morning,
doing?
fellas. Morning, fellas. Yeah, I'm all right, man. At the office, getting to the paper like always.
You did?
Man, but yeah, like they can't fix you right now, though. Like, so dude, like that was when, like, he signed his first day in office, Wednesday, signed 17 executive orders.
Yeah.
And one of the executive orders that he signed was to postpone the eviction.
Right.
Yeah.
Postpone
we
the
looking-
evictions. And
I'm glad you called. That's what we're going over right now. Did you see how long it's been
Yeah.
extended for?
Nope. It's,
I was
it's
looking
through
for
the
that
end of the
too.
year, as far as I know. Yep,
Yeah.
it's through the end of the year, as far as I know.
Wow.
But what they saying is, two people, like if you behind on your gas bill and stuff like that, and you've been affected by the pandemic, they can cut off your utilities in none of the 50 states now.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh,
So
ran it up.
this is
Don't
the
run
thing.
it up. Don't
They're-
take my wife.
They're gonna start working on stuff, right? But the thing is that at this point, this is why I was trying to figure out if there was a lapse because OG say he know people that got evicted.
Right.
So if there was a lapse,
Now, but okay, so now, like, when did they get evicted, OG?
Maybe a couple months ago.
That was definitely an illegal eviction, and like, should no judge had upheld that.
That's what I'm
and if
saying.
They evict,
I
like,
wonder what was the process.
OG, if you don't mind me asking, like, did the sheriffs come out and evict them, or did the people just, like, did the landlord do it himself?
I'm not sure. See, and I'm missing
Yeah.
that fact right there because I never thought nothing about it because I didn't know that they couldn't be evicted, so I didn't think too much about it when I heard about it.
There's other
Right.
circumstances
So, like, if
in
the-
an eviction as well.
Right.
Okay. So,
Right. So, like, if you damaging the place, like tearing the place up real bad, you can still be evicted.
That's
But
what
if
I
it's
said.
just
It
a
gotta be
financial thing,
loopholes.
yeah.
yeah. So if it's just financial, they can't evict you.
Right.
But the eviction ain't gonna be up here. Like, if the sheriffs didn't come evict you, because sheriffs is attached to Eagle Moving and Storage.
Right.
So, like, when the sheriffs come, they come in with Eagle and they come in with guns. Then they evict you that way. That's legal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, if the owner, like, if the landlord just had changed the locks and boarded up the crib or something like that, that's illegal.
Yeah.
That's definitely illegal. I would definitely be fighting that. And like
Hers-
any,
hers was for-
if they were, if,
Hers
ahead.
was for non-payment of rent.
that's illegal.
That's illegal.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal. So like, and I'm quite sure the sheriffs didn't come and uphold that just because the thing still ain't expired yet. It was set to expire next week, but now he done extended it.
Yeah.
As far as I know, end of the year. But now this the kicker though. If she was evicted and they changed the locks on her and the sheriffs didn't come out there and do it, she can fight whatever balance she owe in court, and she's gonna win.
Yeah.
And you know
She's
what?
gonna win.
And what's crazy? And I'm just go deep for a second. This is black people doing it to other black people. And then what's the part that's so sad about it is the person that got it done to, I could tell them all this and they ain't go. It's just like it's over with.
I got a lawyer
You know
for
what I
mine.
mean?
I'll be willing to share that information.
They ain't
you know
gonna
what I
do
mean?
nothing.
No,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know what you
That's
do?
just, they ain't gonna
You
do
call landlords and tenants and get on their ass.
Right.
what is that?
It's a group. It's an organization called Landlords and
Man, you
Tenants.
take notes.
Yeah.
dog. That's a call I should have been
Hey,
made. I
hey,
thought I
OG,
called
another.
everybody.
Hey, you know who else? You know who else she can go through to have that reversed or like any balance, like even through the courts. It's small claims court she can go through because I'm sure the balance is probably under $10,000. But she can also go to community advocates.
Hell no, they ain't help nobody.
Your community advocates are going to be the ones to go to the news stations and put that landlord on blast and the whole nine.
Yeah.
Man, I
Right.
wish.
Where you see like the
I
Fox 6
told her
investigators
about
and all of that.
I think they helped her. Oh no, that was somebody else. That was somebody else. But
They ain't help me.
no, wait a minute. Yeah, they helped her. They paid for a room while they helped her get somewhere
Another
to stay and
residence,
stuff.
yeah.
So she did go through them.
Right.
But I wonder why they didn't tell her that she got illegally evicted.
It's I
I need to find
don't
out the
make
terms
sense.
of this
Yeah,
eviction.
yeah.
Let me find out
You
the
got
terms
you got to
first.
read the eviction notice.
Right, yeah. Let me find
Yeah.
out that.
You
But I
familiar
know
with some of the
it
other-
was over money though. I know it was. She
Right.
wasn't paying it because she was living the good life. So she wasn't paying
Right.
her rent at all because
Right.
she thought she couldn't be evicted.
Yeah.
But then they evicted
Right.
her.
Right.
But come
But
to
see, now,
find out, she
it's
couldn't
a
be
small
evicted.
loophole in that too. It's a small loophole in that. The only way you can't, now this is what people don't know. The only way you can't be evicted is if you really out of work and it's due to the COVID, the pandemic, like say your job laid you off or something like that, or you got
Okay,
sick and you was
that
laid
makes
off and all
sense.
that type of stuff. So with me, I can't just we just bought a house, right?
Right.
But like when I was at my townhouse, if I like my landlord knew that me and my wife both still working. So if I wasn't paying the rent and I actually had stable income, I'm not affected by the
pandemic.
the COVID-19 pandemic, right? So
right.
I still have to pay. You still have to pay your rent. You can be evicted for that.
Right.
But so like if she didn't have no income and she got stimulus relief and all that type of stuff, that's a wrongful eviction.
Right. Dude said, "Hey man, I haven't paid my rent, but I showed up in this new Audi."
Right.
I'm gonna try to get community advocates on the line next week, man.
Because
I'm
my
gonna try to set something up with them. Get them on the line next week because this information everybody
I
need
ain't
to
paid the
know.
rent, but I went to go see Mark and got a new Audi.
I bought that new R8, fam.
Hey,
Right.
because-
Hey, before I let y'all go real quick, because I got to get back to the money. But hey, I want to tell you something, OG, and like you can verify this. Like I wasn't paid. Remember this? This was like almost 10 years ago. Now we did a little show at the Filler Inn, and we was speaking to the kids. It was for the kids. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was like one of the first events me and you did together. It was a long time ago.
I remember.
But it's like at least 6-7 years ago. You know, it's been a while now, right?
Right,
And
right.
so like when I came in, I had my stuff on flash drive, CD or whatever, stuff was in order, everything like that. And Eleazar know I'd have been in all kind of what you call like showcases with the core DJs all over the city. Anytime y'all book me for something, I'm on time, and they say if you on time, you late. So I'm usually at my venues early. And if you got to start standing on these cats, you got to start standing on these cats financially. Ain't nothing in life free.
Right.
Right.
So don't let them take advantage of you, or don't let them spin your wheels. You know what I mean?
Right.
Having you doing an extra rigmarole for nothing.
Right.
And show these cats, and they don't call you OG for nothing. So you got to stand on them and show them that responsibility. You feel me?
Right. Facts, man. I
Facts,
appreciate that. I missed your call last night too, man.
Much love, Mark.
Yup. Hey,
Appreciate the insight.
and I gotta. Hey, if y'all get a chance to, Burnem, you got my number. All three of y'all got my number.
Yeah.
If y'all get a chance to, I need to sit down with all of y'all. I had a conference call last night. I made a power move, y'all. I got me a financial advisor through Northwestern Mutual now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
A financial advisor, like it's one. Yup. It's one thing to make the money, but then you got to know what to do with the money when you make it.
Correct.
Yeah, for real.
Yes,
You
sir.
right, man.
Like I said, we coming to buy them Audis and not pay this rent.
Right.
Well, y'all gonna get back to the show, man. I'm logged in. I'm tuned in until 2 o'clock. Y'all know how we do it, fellas.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Another big executive order he signed is he reinstated the the DACA program for the Dreamers.
Yeah.
So people that was facing deportation
I
under
can stay.
under the Trump administration, not only can they stay, they have to put in measures for them to be able to attain citizenship.
Wow.
But I found out my grandma not really a citizen.
What?
And she been here for like 40, 50 years.
Don't tell on her.
Huh?
She German?
No.
Polish?
They from right around there, Austrian. They came in on the Ellis Island.
The wifey.
You know what I mean?
Oh, look, I'm thinking
What up,
this.
babe?
Well, it sounded like it was ringing in my
But
headphone.
yeah, now these people could
Oh, because it was by the
stay
mic.
here, man. Cause man, the footage that we got of them camps where they was keeping the kids, that was terrible, man.
Man, that aluminum foil that they had over them. I'm sure it wasn't aluminum foil, but it looked like aluminum foil. That shit was horrible, man.
Terrible, man. Them kids, man, they gotta grow up. It's like, yeah, it's terrible, man.
But at least they getting some help though.
Like I said, the things I care about that he ran on is legalize the weed, retroact any weed charges, and get rid of financial aid. You know what I mean? If y'all could wipe my financial aid and get rid of and make weed legal, shit, I'm good. I ain't gotta owe the money and I can smoke. We good. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man, we go see. I don't believe nothing they say.
They hypocrites, though.
yeah,
I've been watching a lot of stuff, the same stuff both of them built their careers on. It's like they did a 180 on a lot of these subjects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because Nod came running for the big office. That's different. Them other offices, you know what I'm saying, they can get that Senate or whatever. You know what I mean? They can get that shit. You still gotta get a vote, but you know that ain't as hard. But when you running for the big house, you got to appeal to a whole bunch of people in a different way.
Yeah.
Cause it ain't just your state voting for you, it's the whole country. You know what I'm saying? So even though people in your state was like, we cool with the police beating motherfuckers up. So everybody else like, nah, we ain't cool with that shit. What you gonna do about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got the, we gonna fix it. All right. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta say something.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They
Even if
gotta tell
have
them what
no
they want to
intent
hear.
on doing anything. They gotta say something. And
Right.
we can't forget, ain't nobody tore Biden down more than Kamala when she was running for president. She announced she was running for president in 2020. Ain't nobody tear no hole in his ass like Kamala did. You know what I mean?
See, and look, that's why, listen, rappers, not you, but I'm just saying rappers, take notice on the politicians. You see how they can go at it, call each other names, and be shaking hands
Right.
or running side by side the next time you see them.
He went and hired his biggest critic.
You know what? It's business. That is it. No, I don't give a fuck about this person personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get somewhere. You know what I
They will
mean?
drag you through the mud.
Straight
The
up.
whole ad campaign.
Duh.
And then be like, hey, you want to run with me next time?
Right. Want to be my partner? And you like, yup. Straight up, yep. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
And I was
Fuck
watching
that.
the career of Kamala, man. It's like, man, fatal attraction. You got this beautiful, confident woman that you just know is just crazy and toxic. You could just see it through her. She
Yeah.
was smiling like, back when she got elected, in California, she was like, yeah, we're happy to announce the law that was passed today that parents are going to be held accountable. If your kid is late to school 3 times, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
And then she laughing about it.
Now, who would that? Even though a lot of kids skip, but who would that affect the most? Poor kids are absent from school more than anybody.
Right.
Now I said poor. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Whether it's
I didn't
trailer park
centralize
or the
it. Yeah,
hood,
you know what I'm
you know what I
saying? I
mean?
said poor.
People that
Poor
got
kids
financial issues.
are absent more often.
Yeah.
Than well off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kids and
Dude
shit.
coming to school in the Mercedes ain't got to worry about, the car ain't turning on this morning.
Right, or my clothes, the kids teasing me because you had kids that'll go out the door like they was going to school and go some motherfucking where else. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like I'm not going to school. So it was common because I was one of them kids where I went to do other shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was supposed to be at school. But lucky for me, dog, y'all don't know how lucky I got. And it saved me when I caught my first case this year. I was 16. Before, when you used to go to Washington, if you was there for homeroom, which they had first in the morning, you was marked there for the entire day.
Right.
So everybody made homeroom. You know what I'm saying? All us hustlers, we got to make it to homeroom. Because then we had the rest of the day. I used to leave at the 4th hour. That was my day. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Gone, right? Yep, lunch, right after lunch. I'm gone. Bam, we out of there. And we was marked for the whole day. So when I caught a court case, they said, well, he's in school 98% of the time. And I'm thinking, whew, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and I was on the honor roll too. I just happened to be on the honor roll. So I was looking good in there. Like, I really was a kid that just made a mistake. Now, my message to that parents is you always hear parents talking what they say about their kid. Oh, my kid on the honor roll. He getting good grades. I was doing all of that, selling dope, carrying guns, robbing people. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all that on the honor roll. You know what I mean? So don't let them fool you.
Right.
Dig a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? You think ain't nothing wrong because that's all, especially poor parents, they want for anything for their kid to be doing good in school.
Yeah.
That means everything, because they know education could be their way to fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So you coming in with straight A's, moms might leave you alone a little bit, and that's what happened. And they told me, we'll leave you alone if you're grades and you could do what you want to do. Oh, okay? Really? Let me test that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Right. Next thing you know, I'm a straight A motherfucking student. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me, the year they let me off the leash, parents, the year they let me off the leash, I got shot and almost got waived to adult court. The same year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but they kept me on a leash. You see what I'm saying?
Sayer said he was in PAT classes.
They had me in I was in the ED class. Let me tell you, listen, you think you crazy till they put you around some motherfuckers that's crazy for real. You know, you think you know how people be, I'm crazy. I'm like, nah, go around some real crazy motherfuckers. You find out you got more sense than a motherfucker.
Dude painted a picture with shit on the wall. You
right.
Oh, man, I ain't that crazy.
Right, like they say.
Take me off these meds, man.
Fam wore the hat. I don't know why you couldn't touch his hat, though. Right. He got to wear a hat in school. He was the only motherfucker who got to wear a hat in school. So, you know, you find out shit, but parents, man, you got to look. Every once in a while, just grab their phone and go to their browser history. Just on a humbug. Don't even, y'all sitting there watching TV, just let me see your phone. Doop, doop. Oh. You know, Pornhub, how to make a bomb. You know what I'm saying? You never know what the fuck could come up. I used to get my sons, they used to be trying to keep the phone from me too. You know, I'm like, yes, I really want it now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hand it over. I was just playing before, but now you gotta hand that shit over. Yeah. If you'd have just handed it to me, I might have gave it back. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're trying to hide it, I need to see what's in there as a parent, fam. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you got to watch them, man. You can't let these good grades and the sweetness. Man, let me tell you, when I went to jail, my entire family just was like, because I was little sweet Sean, never did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was everybody's favorite. I'm everybody's favorite cousin, everybody's favorite nephew. You know what I'm saying? And then they was just found out that I was right. I was a whole other motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mama, our relationship, I'm gonna be honest, it was never the same. Yeah. It was like I broke her heart.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me, they had me in LD classes and ED classes. Mm-hmm. Right? Why does it sound so far? Hello? Mm-hmm. Sorry. But anyway. So I was in these classes and stuff, and I was in there because I was just being lazy, man. And they thought I had a learning problem.
Right.
But I just didn't want to do this shit. Right? And I'm in there, like he said, I'm in there with the superhuman strength motherfuckers.
Right.
I'm in there, you know, with the dudes that got the helmets and shit on, and you know.
I was terrified.
Listen,
I bet when
man.
y'all walked in the lunchroom with y'all crew, y'all was just like, watch out.
Right,
Bro,
we had a
no,
table
man.
by ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey, then you had a table by yourself.
Listen.
We all had we was all separate from all the
Right.
rest of the kids.
all my guys, like, bro, for real, they put you in those classes, they started ribbing me and shit. Cause I was in LD class. They knew I wasn't that dumb.
Right.
They're like,
She
bro,
said that dumb.
you gotta get it together.
Right.
I'm like,
Pass one test, bro. You got
So, I swear to God, I was in that damn LD class for 1 quarter. I was the fuck up out of there. Cause
Yeah.
man, I would never hear the end of it every single day, man. Dude, we was in the gym. You know, you used to climb the ropes.
Yeah.
One of my teachers, I don't know if you guys, I remember Mr. Wren. Okay, he was the actual gym teacher and a hall monitor, right? Mm-hmm. And I was climbing the ropes and get to the top, and he's like, "Look, LD climbing on the ropes."
Damn.
All loud as shit, man.
Damn. You motherfucker.
Yeah. After that moment, I was like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
Right. Hey, the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Was that the 80s or the 90s?
That was the 90s.
The teachers used to get away with a lot of
Y'all
shit
got
back in the
scared
day,
straight
man.
out of a mental disability.
Hey, these teachers can't get away with none of the shit the teachers back in the day used to get. They
Right.
fuck around and slap you or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, y'all want to hear about some truly embarrassing shit from school, man. I had flunked 4th grade, right?
Yeah.
I was going to school out of Engelberg out there on 91st and Appleton and shit, right?
Okay.
And so I had flunked. Now we was moving. This is when we moved uptown. So I was going to Highmount. That's the school everybody go to. You know what I'm saying? It's a neighborhood school. So I'm going to Highmount. So my mom was, you know, embarrassed by me flunking and shit. So she tell these motherfuckers I'm in the 5th grade. So they put me in the 5th grade class. So I'm doing good and shit, you know, getting decent grades and shit. So about 2-3 months later, here they come. You supposed to be in the 4th grade. Dog, they moved me back to the motherfucking 4th grade, dog.
They had finally got your transcripts.
Dog, can you? I begged, like, no, don't do it. I'm popular. It's gonna happen. This can't happen, Mama. I gotta change school again. Right. You know what I'm saying? This can't happen. People know me. Yeah. Oh, you talk about getting. Now I got teased, but
Yep.
it was to a limit, but I still got teased. I still didn't like it because, you know, I was always me, but I had to go back. But the fucked up part was the girls that I was fucking with in the 5th grade refused to fuck with a 4th grader. They was like,
They should let you test out or something.
Right, like, no, it ain't gonna work out no
They're
more.
like, we're over here and we go to lunch.
Right.
You guys have to have nap time and
Right.
graham crackers.
Right. Now go in there and play with y'all blocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I'm like, I was getting good grades. Then I'm mad at my mama. Because I'm like, see, if you wouldn't have never lied from the gate, I'd have been where I was supposed to been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything would have been everything.
Right.
Though I remember, man, I kept getting kicked out of schools back then, man, and like they let me come back to take my exam, and I was shit like 10 feet away from the principal. But like the exams, they told us what was gonna be on the exam so we could study.
So you're outside.
I brought that stuff to the studio and I recorded all the answers to the exam.
Yeah.
And I made a mixtape with the answers to the exam, and I had like Nas, Bravehearts on there, all type of stuff. And it got to a point where the security guard like, man, what you listening to? And I had to hurry up and go to the Nas song like, here. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. I like, man, I passed it, and I had all the answers.
That's crazy.
And I think I got something wrong on purpose just to make it seem like I wasn't cheating.
Right, yeah. That's funny, man. That's funny. The things we used to do in high school and grade school, middle school, man.
Yeah, man.
I went to Shoals Middle School. And there was a teacher that got stabbed. I was in that
Get outta
classroom
here.
when it happened.
You seen it happen?
Yeah, we tackled a girl to get her off the teacher.
Damn.
Me and my guy did. We was in the classroom I'll never forget this, man.
You should be a show's honorary member then.
Check this out. This is crazy, bro. Wildest shit ever. I gotta tell you this story really fast. So, we was in the classroom, and back then we used to get 72s.
Yeah.
And 72s, if you got so many of them, you automatically got suspended, right? Well, this girl had got suspended because she got too many 72s, but she came back to school. And you can't come back to school until your parents either sign all the 72s and know that you had got suspended, or they come and reinstate you. So we all in the class, you know what I'm saying? And we just sitting there chilling. Old girl clicking the shit out of her gum, like just, clicking her gum, clicking her gum, clicking her gum. And the teacher was like, hey, you gotta throw out your gum. You're not even supposed to be here, right? And the girl didn't say nothing to her. The girl just sitting there, steady clicking her gum, like she was pissed. So the teacher's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you one more time, you're not even supposed to be here, but if you don't throw your gum away, I'll at least let you stay, right? But if you don't throw your gum away, I'm gonna have to call security to come get you. Girl didn't say nothing. The girl clicking her gum, so the teacher went to the thing, and she went to hit the button, right? And she pushed the button, and she called for security, right?
Right.
It takes security a while to come get her anyway.
Right.
Right? This girl gets up from her desk, goes to the teacher's desk, and grabs a pair of scissors and starts stabbing the shit out of the teacher. Like full-on Chucky.
Damn.
Right? And me and my guy are sitting there like, yo! We ran and tackled this girl, and then security came. But it was crazy. She stabbed the teachers over 71 times.
Wait a minute.
And she lost the baby. She lost the baby.
Wait, what the fuck did I miss? I just stepped out
He
for
was in shows.
I was in a classroom at
in
Shoals.
shows. Oh,
Shoals
man.
Middle School. Yeah.
We're in the 80s?
Yeah. Yep. You guys
That was one of the bad schools
She was
to go
pregnant.
to.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Burroughs
Yeah.
was another
Yep.
one.
Listen. It was wild, man. Like
So wait a minute, you said she stabbed her 71 times?
Yeah, if you look the story up, it's old, right? But if you just type
Hell,
in,
did y'all sit there and watch?
bro, no, dude, she was wilding out. Like we're talking about high speed stabbing and shit out
That's
of
I
why
know
y'all
you
ain't
probably-
get y'all honorary mention. It was like 71.
Right.
Y'all late as hell.
Hey,
Y'all probably saved her life though.
At Clark Elementary School.
You said you got kicked out of 15 minutes?
Yeah, so
Tell him on the mic, man. How the hell you get kicked out of 15
come on,
minutes?
this Zaire, man.
like for real, no bullshit. 15 minutes flat. My first and last day. You know, it's winter time.
Yeah.
So you got that period of time where you're supposed to go to the auditorium.
Yeah.
Now I came to shows after being on a central office suspension for like 2 months because no school would accept me. Well, I got kicked out of Audubon for battering somebody. And shows let me in. I get there, and the first thing I see is a childhood enemy. So that changed my whole attitude right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as I'm walking, trying to figure out where I'm at, because shows big as hell, and they got like an office on each floor.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out where to go. Somebody just come and grab me, and he stick his 2 fingers right there.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. You know what I mean? So I spun around and swung at him. So he like,
Was it the right guy?
who I swung at?
Yeah. It was somebody
Yes and
attacking
no. Turned out to be the principal.
you. Oh, man. He was
I
in
guess,
mode for another
He
reason.
assumed I was just a regular student there, whatever, and I'm doing what I ain't supposed to be doing, supposed to be going one way and I'm going the other. But his approach was the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Right,
And I
right.
swung at him. He walked, and he like, who is you? I'm like, who the fuck is you? He like, I'm the principal. Man, I said, oh, man, my mama finna kick
Yeah,
my ass.
I got kicked off the basketball team because I was throwing the whole.
Like from behind me, like the same way
That
from
too.
behind me.
I did that at Clark Street School.
Yeah, it's
I
wild,
was principal because I thought they was jumping me. I was fighting somebody, they grabbed me and not him.
Right.
Damn.
They was
That's
jumping.
what happened. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know who the fuck this is behind me.
All right,
They gonna
gentlemen.
turn around and see.
We got to jump into
Oh,
the
shit.
FM side.
All right, come on, y'all. Come on with us.
We're going to go